Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? A lot of people oftentimes, they say things about couponing, and then if I post something out, they'll say something like, Doc, you posting about couponing? Yes. I'm going to do a lot of other posts about couponing. And let me tell you why. Because I started couponing maybe, I'll say 5 years ago. And I've really been hitting it hard the last 4. But I started 5 years ago. And what had happened, I had knee surgery. My mother was taking care of me. Before I had knee surgery, my mother and we went to Sam's. And I got everything that my mother would need for 3 months. I also bought everything I would need in my house for 3 months because I know after I got better, I still wasn't going to be able to walk. And oftentimes, you can't find cars. So, I went to Dollar General with my sister because I could not drive. And I don't know, my mother had like a sinus infection. She really wasn't feeling good. So I said, Mama, I'll go. And she said, you're not going to be able to walk that long. I said, I don't have to. The only thing I'm going in to get is some Gain. And I think my mother was getting the big ones. So I went and got some Gain. She's old school, so she was using the powder. And then I went and got some fabric softener. I got some dryer sheets. I got a big thing of the Joy dish detergent. And then I got a big one of the Ajax because they was on sale. So I saw a student that I had taught maybe 10 years earlier. And she said, hey, Doc. I said, hey, how you doing? And I was on crutches. She said, what's the matter? I said, well, and my sister was pushing the bigger. I said, I had knee surgery and my mom is taking care of me. And I said, I think it's time for me to try to get my strength back because I'm going to try to go back to work in 2 weeks. And so she said, this is what you're getting. I said, yeah. She gave me some paper coupons and she asked me did I have the Dollar General downloaded. And I said, yeah, I got it downloaded. In this particular store, you really couldn't get a good reception. But she was able to get one on mine and she clipped the coupons that I needed. When I got to the register, believe it or not, and they rung up the powder, the fabric softener, the 105 dryer sheets, the Joy dish detergent, one of the big ones, and Ajax. And when she finished, they said $1.96. I said, that can't be right, And so didn't know a lot about couponing. I was looking like, I'm not going to jail for laundry detergent or whatever. So my sister said, I'm going to hit the lock so you can go back and sit in the truck. Because at that time, I was getting, kind of tired. And so my sister bagged it up and brought it out. So the girl I had taught prior, she came out and she said, I'll help you, Doc. And I said, okay. She gave me her number. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I'm tired. Excuse me. She gave me her phone number. And I called her maybe 3 days later. And she said, I've been waiting for you to call me. I said, okay. At that particular time, they called Fairies. They was called Fairies. And they had a lot of coupons you could buy. So she had actually purchased me some coupons. And I said, no, let me pay you back. So not until I got better, I would just do little simple ones that I knew that was correct. And I would tell my mother and my sister to go get exactly what I told them. And that's how it started. They couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And then I realized that there's so many elderly people who did not have money for basic things like laundry detergent, body wash. A lot of them use Dial soap or Ivory soap. A lot of them use Dove. But they always was going to need some type of dish detergent, dishwashing liquid, whatever you want to call it, and dryer sheets, fabric softener, and of course, like I said, dish soap. That's what some people call it, but I call it, dishwashing liquid. And so I did the deal by myself after I got a little bit better. Y'all, excuse me. And it came out to be, I got the powder, and it was not the biggest one, but it was kind of the middle one. I can't even remember how many loaves. I got the fabric softener, and then I got the fabric sheets, again, 105. And then I got some Scott paper towels, and then I got some Scott tissue. Well, when I got to the register, like I said, it was $2.96. So, and my mama was with me. She said, how did you do that? I said, I don't know. So when I got home, I created my mother account with her phone number and her email address. I created my uncle account with his phone number, his email address, my aunt, myself, my cousin. So those was 5 accounts I was running off of. So once I got them what they needed, they didn't care. So that's when I just started making bundles and helping elderly people. If they're able to give a donation, they give one. If they're not able to give it, then it's fine. And I have been doing couponing for 5 years now. I coupon everything. I don't show a lot of the other ones, but I do Walgreens. I do CVS. I do, of course, Dollar General, Family Dollar. Don't do Family Dollar a lot because they tricky. I do Publix. I do Food Line. I do any type of couponing. I coupon for food. I coupon for everything. I never pay the full price because if it's couponing and you can help and save your family, why not do it? I never got into couponing to really sell bundles or whatever. I didn't. And the only reason why I didn't, because I didn't need to. I could pretty much give it away. And a lot of people, when they see me in the store on a Saturday or if it's another deal or whatever, a lot of people will come up and give me a donation on the elderly people. Now, I also help domestic violence women, and I help anybody who asks. But I do tell them, go ahead and download that app. If you download that app, I can help you. I use no paper coupons now. None whatsoever. I do everything with the DG app. Yesterday, I got some brown eyeliner, which was, I think, $4.95 with a $3 off. I got some Mr. Clean, I think was $3.75 with $2 off. My mama needed some Airwick. I didn't get to buy one, get one because she needed the one that was $12. I got that one. I got some Scott tissue that will go into a bundle for me. I got some Degree soap that will go into a bundle to give to somebody elderly. And once I got to the counter, I think I paid $13 something for it. Tia ran a deal. She got and the Vaseline lotion on another deal. Tia got the Vaseline lotion. She got mouthwash. She got the small space. She love them for a car. I love them for mine. She got the Mr. Clean. And it was something else she needed that she got. Hers came up to like $14. You can save money with couponing. The only thing you got to do is do it. That's it. The week before that, we did a drink sale. I think we got about 30 cases of drinks on our floor. And plus, we got several bottle drinks, several Cokes, Sprites. I coupon for anything. I coupon 2 liters. It doesn't matter. Cereal was 4 for $8 at Dollar General. I buy the cereal, do a deal. Know people with kids out for summer, give it to them. And that's how we roll it. When I don't really do paper towels for myself, I buy all my paper towels and my mother's from Sam's. I always did. Paper towels, tissue, because I just don't like to go get it. Of course, if I'm running low, can I go to the stockpile? Of course I can. I have a whole storage. So I just want to let you all know anybody can do couponing. And please stop saying and put me in a category like just because I got credentials in front of my name, I don't need to save money. I go to Dollar Tree and any other tree that's saving folk money. Y'all, this is your girl. Seeing it all knowing on YouTube and done knowing on Facebook. Just bringing you some facts about couponing and saving money. I'll talk to y'all on the next video. Bye.